Hey guys, Saturday's workout. So today you're going to warm up with warm up series 3, and then for the main class programming, part A, we've got chair or bench dips. Okay, you've got 5 sets. First set you're going to aim for 21 reps. Now if you can aim to these unbroken, great. You have to split them up, then fine. Second set, reps decrease to 18. Third set, 15 reps. Fourth set, 12 reps, and then fifth set, the last set, max reps, as many as you can do. Okay, and you're going to rest 60 seconds between each set. So unbroken where possible, or as few sets as possible. Part B, you're going to go 20 minutes for quality. So 18 sandbag good mornings, 16 hollow rocks, 12 arch rocks. Okay, don't rush these movements, nice and controlled, constant movement for 20 minutes. And then part C, as a finisher, 400 meter overhead sandbag carry. Okay, now for your limited equipment option, if you've got any rings or some parallel bars, you can do your dips from these, same rep scheme. If not, just stick with the chair or the bench. And then for part B, you can substitute if you haven't got a sandbag, you could use a barbell for your good mornings, or even hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell in the goblet position, still sticking with your arch and hollow rocks. And then your 400 meter carry will just be an overhead weighted carry, whatever weight you have, barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell. If you're doing it single arm with a kettlebell or dumbbell, then try and go 200 meters with one arm and then switch at the halfway point, 200 meters back with the other. Okay, so we'll go through this, we'll go through these movements, and then we'll move on to the core stability work and everything else. So for your chair or bench dips, just need a normal chair. You could use a sofa. We're going to be sat on the edge with our hands on, and then we're just going to take our body off, and then we're going to dip down. Let's get those shoulders so they're parallel with our elbows, and then push back up from there. So full range of motion, straight arms at the top. If you want to make it a little bit easier, just bend those legs, and that will just take a little bit of load off of the movement. Okay. So those are your chair or bench dips. Now I don't have a sandbag, so rucksack for the good mornings. So again, you're going to hold this in sort of a bear hug position, okay, and then from there we'll hit that good morning position, hips back, vertical shins, try and get some tension on those hamstrings, squeeze the bum at the top, nice and controlled down, a little bit quicker up. Make sure we don't overextend, okay, stand up straight. If you've got a dumbbell or a kettlebell, just hold that in the front of you, in that goblet position, and if you've got a barbell, that barbell will be on your back. Same movement, okay. Hollow rocks and arch rocks. We've done this quite a few times lately. That hollow position, we're going to be let out flat, upper body comes off, keeping the lower back in, legs come off, and then if we can, we're just going to create a little bit of movement, lower back to bum, make it a bit easier, hands down by the side, and we can always bend the legs. Okay. If you struggle to create the movement, then I just want you to hold it for, let's say, a 30-second hold per round should suffice. Okay. Same with the arch rocks. Okay. When it comes to that Superman position, hands out in front of us, chest off the floor, lift those legs up, and then from there we're just going to create a small bit of movement, keeping the bum squeezed. If we want to bring the hands down by the side, here. If not, just hold it 30 seconds. Alright. And then for your overhead carry, again, if you've got a sandbag, I'm just going to take that sandbag up above your head and walk with it. If it's a dumbbell, take it up in one side, walk with it 200 meters, switch until you've completed your 400 meters. So that's the main bulk of the session. You also have some core / stability work. So for this today we have 3 rounds, 10 pulled scapular press ups, 5 pass-throughs with a towel, and then 10 single leg Romanian deadlifts per side. So for the pulled scapular press ups, the pulls is going to be in the top of the rep, just a couple of seconds each rep, to make sure we've got a good position. Your pass-throughs, if you've got a PVC pipe or a broomstick, you can use that. If not, we're going to utilise a towel. And then the single leg RDLs, no need to add any weight. You can if you want, but we're not aiming for weight, we're just looking for control and balance. Okay. So, the pulled scapular press ups. We come into that push up position. We're going to go down into our scapula, bottom of the scap press up, keeping those arms straight. And as we push up, we're going to round that upper back off. This is our pulls. 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Every rep taking that pulls. Okay. For the towel pass-throughs, you're going to roll the towel up kind of thin, so it's nice and long, and then from there, like we would with a PVC pipe, pass it all the way through to our back, keeping those arms straight. You can do this from a standing or a kneeling position, completely up to you. Those are your towel pass-throughs, and then your RDLs. And then come onto one leg, and then from there it's going to push that back leg behind you. See if you can come and touch your toe, or if you've got a weight, just touch that weight to the floor, back up. Nice and controlled, focusing on that balance. 10 one side, and then 10 the other. So that is your core / stability work. For your monostructural today, row, ski, bike or run, it's 15 minutes of continuous movement, but changing your intensities. So 5 minutes at a real comfortable kind of RPE 5, so just 50% effort, almost like a kind of warm up 5 minutes. And then at a 5 minute mark, you're going to ramp that up to RPE 7, another 5 minutes. And that last 5 minutes, you're going to go all out and aim for RPE 9. Okay, so almost max effort for that last 5 minutes. For your mobility today, got 30-second tricep stretch per side, 30 seconds upward facing dog, and then 60 seconds lying wall stretch. I'm going to hit that for 4 rounds. So your tricep stretch, you can be kneeling or standing for this. You're going to take your hand up, take your arm down behind your back, and just push down on that elbow for your 30 seconds, and then switch sides, another 30 seconds. For upward facing dog, kind of the bottom of a peak and valley. So push up position, let the hips hang down, kind of knees and thighs touch the floor, arms stay straight. We just stay here. Okay, hopefully feel a bit of a stretch in the abs and that lower back as well. So that's your upward facing dog. And then your lying wall stretch, I don't have the greatest WOD demo on, so I'll use my fireplace. But you're going to try and get your bum as close to a wall as possible, and then you're going to take your legs up against the wall and have them nice and wide, and you're just going to stay in this position for the time limit. Okay, so bum as close to the wall as you can. That'll be legs nice and vertical, and you'll just stay lead on the floor. Okay, so that's your mobility. That's Saturday's session. Enjoy.